Well, I'll hear it. I'll be blasted on my seat for a minute.
Coming to you live from the nation's third most dangerous city, Studio 1714.
And this is John. This is Studio 1714, FlintTalkRadio.com. You can't see our banner because these guys forced us by gunpoint to put their banner over ours. So anyway, so I'm sitting down here with Last Encore. As you can see, I think you can see it. These guys are. I'll go around and have you guys introduce yourself and also introduce what instrument you play or role you play.
I myself am Robert James Sevick, and I'm the vocalist.
Okay.
My name's Gavin. I'm the drummer.
I'm Adam. I play guitar.
Kyle, I play the bass.
And you guys are from the Fenton area.
Fenton is, yeah.
Indeed.
All of you from Fenton.
Everyone.
Okay. And it's kind of an ominous banner there, with the revolvers, but like you were saying.
Yeah, we were just talking about how it kind of reflects how, I don't know, we're semi-Flint based.
Yeah.
My parents were both worked for the city. My dad was a police officer
Oh, really?
for the city of Flint, yep. So I grew up in Flint and have a lot of respect for Flint, a lot of pride, that Flint pride.
You survived it?
Yeah, well, absolutely, absolutely. And you love it, and you know what? As much as you may, bitch about it, like you can't leave. You know
No,
what I'm saying? It's you love to hate it. It's a love-hate relationship, and it's a beautiful thing.
So you guys, you guys are from the Fenton, Michigan area. But tell me, how does the band form and how you guys got together?
That'll be these two guys right here. So
These two.
Well,
yeah, these two.
he came up and lied to me in 10th grade, blamed me to my face. Then, I don't know, we jammed for about 5-6 years. I actually started learning how to play guitar, or bass, actually, by this man right here, probably 11 years ago.
11 years ago.
Yeah.
You guys have known each other for a hell of a long time.
Yeah.
Old man.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, like I graduated with Gavin and Adam's brother. We all kind of
Adam's
like, I don't know, we grew up together and
Yeah.
all kind of like listened to the same music, and kind of, I'm sure, passed influence, back and forth, to the little brother, little brother looking up to the older brother, and vice versa. I heard this new band kind of thing, so we all grew up kind of just listening to and playing the same kind of music, and that's where,
That's where we are today.
yeah, exactly.
That's a long time,
Separate
though.
ways for a little bit, then came back together,
Yeah.
rocking out.
And that was it.
Busting our asses.
Yeah. indeed.
Sure, loving it.
Yeah.
Now,
Loving every minute of it.
I was talking to Dave, and you guys seem to be playing a lot of shows all over the place, and for more frequent than other local bands. What is the strategy behind that? How's it been helping your band?
Yeah.
Getting the word
Get the
out.
word out.
You want to be a hard-working band, rock and roll
People
band, right?
focus, man.
Sure.
What else
I
is
mean,
there?
It's a long way to the top, they say.
Yeah.
Gotta work hard.
Yeah.
Get there.
Now, do you got like the dreams, like big stadiums and stuff like that?
Hey, I'll
Come on.
I'll do
Come
it.
on now.
I'll the
Come on.
stadiums.
Dude, I mean, yeah.
Get
I mean,
that
how
from-
can you not?
Who doesn't?
Going to see,
Exactly.
I mean, even like we've played a couple shows at the shop. We like got a chance to open for some pretty big bands, and when we did, it was like so surreal because we'd been, going there for so long, ever since we were kids, watching those bands that have influenced us and have helped bring us to the point that we're at right now, and to like be playing on that stage, to see this, to be holding the same microphone as some of our idols use. It was just just to have my toe dipped into that punch bowl that those guys are
punch bowl,
drinking
yeah.
out of. It's just such a it's hard to sleep when you think about it.
Now, what are your major influences on this band? Which everybody has their own favorite, I think.
You know what? I think personally now it's like for me it's local bands. It's other bands that we play with. We play
Really?
with a lot of really badass bands, and
Such
like
as
Devil's Club, Straw Man,
Sport.
Killing for Sport, yes, Arms of Automation.
Their boys there.
Yeah, those are our boys. Who else? Oh God, who can we plug right now? We're gonna hear it if we don't plug it. So let's think about it right now, please. Pretty much, I don't know, any band, any local band that's trying to do the damn thing. We're totally,
Local music.
yes, we love playing with anybody, anywhere, anytime. We love playing music. It's our passion.
use that kind of a segue. What can you tell us about the 2009 Takeover Tour guys are going to be participating in?
Well, I mean, as of right now, I think it's kind of up in the air. It's one of those things where, I don't know, we're trying to play as many shows as we can and trying to record and just trying to, pretty much
Take over.
run
Take
without
over too
trying-
hard.
Yeah, take over. Yeah, I mean, we're trying as hard as we can to
Hard-working
just.
band just wanting to get out there and
We just
show
wanna
people
play.
that
We just love playing with people.
Yeah.
We love our music. We
How many cities you
Hey,
can be playing
John,
on that?
John, I hate to interrupt you, but can you have Adam move up a little bit?
Move up a bit.
Is that Adam? No, Kyle.
Okay.
He's out of the shot.
Yeah,
I don't
he,
wanna- oh, he's
I think
good now.
so far I want to say from what I've seen, it's like 30 dates. But not all of it set in stone, yet. That's not until, the beginning of the year. So about 30 dates, we still don't know who we're going to be jamming with. I think it's going to be a lot of local bands from the venues we go play in, but, it should be a pretty badass time. Getting out there and, like what I was going to say before was like, to show everybody that not all music has to be a gimmick. We're the goofiest group of friggin' people on the face of the planet, and a lot of people, we get done playing, they're like, we didn't expect that. Like, we're, they think we're some sort of like pop punk band or something. We're chasing each other around, like being assholes, and like we get done playing, and people are like, that was not what we thought you guys were gonna sound like, so.
for sure.
Now, what kind of band would you compare yourself to? Or would you have no comparison? Would you say?
That's the question.
That is just such a ooh, and it's not that. I guess like to put things into perspective, when somebody like will come up to you and be like, "Oh, well, we think that you sound like this band," that's
Kinda
the
great
biggest
sound?
honor. It doesn't matter who
Oh,
they
okay.
say. It's just like you think we sound like a major band. That's it's the best thing you could ever
Okay,
say.
it's good for you then.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Because,
It's never one of those things where someone's like, "Oh, you sound like this band." It's well, we, it's an absolute honor.
I know
It's
when-
I mean, we just
when
we
we
all
first
love
started
music so
jamming,
much that there's
yeah.
no negative. Nothing's negative about what we do. We love it. We have such a good time with each other. We grew up with each other. We know each other. I mean, it's awesome.
But
Every weekend we have so much fun playing together.
yeah, I know, like a lot of people recently like bands like Every Time I Die. It's more like what I try to explain to people, and I think it's just kind of funny where. We kind of play hard rock music, but inside of a heavy metal band's body. Like we're a metal band that's so rock and roll it's obnoxious. Like people are like, and it's not to like say anything rude, but like we'll go play shows where there's older people. We're all in our 20s. We'll see people 30, 35, 40 years old, like rocking out to what we're doing because it reminds them of when they were younger. We've had them come up and say that to us, like rock and roll music like that hasn't been around for years, and we're just like. You know what, man?
That's
Thank
the
you
best.
so much. Because we don't.
The biggest compliment
Yeah.
right there.
Ever.
You don't want to come out and
sure.
sound like somebody. Like when we, started this band, it was kind of like, well, hey, I wrote this riff. Let's play it. And it wasn't no, conception of like, I wrote this riff that sounds like this. I want you to play this. I want you to sound like this, and you do this. It was just kind of like, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then it was just, we sound like, Last Encore.
Yeah. So that's what I was going to ask too. That's one of the questions I like to ask bands is how does the writing process go? I mean, how does the contributions of each band member taken
Are we
in?
allowed to speak freely in this room right now?
Sure. I mean, but remember, see, you can speak. Everybody out there might not get taken, but you still got to deal with
Okay,
these.
well,
two guys.
I don't know if a lot of bands are familiar with this process, but usually we get cooked.
Yeah.
and you know what I'm talking about. Check the clock. It's about 4:19 in here. If anybody's got a minute, we can talk about it. And I don't know. It's just, and then I don't know. It was so easy for us to just, like Adam said, there was no boundaries. Anything creative that came out of anybody's mouth was,
Yeah, it was worth a try. Like a lot of times, like with Kyle, he'll come in with like complete songs written, which is something I can't do. Which it's a beautiful thing because I'm a freaking lazy guy and like, all right, you wrote it all for me, So and then like I was saying before, like I'd come in with like a guitar riff and just play it over and over and over and over and over again until something came out of it. That and like we just wrote a song a little while ago. I've sat down to try to write a song. That whole song got thrown in the garbage. And we wrote something completely different from that, and it was just kind of like, okay, that sucked what you wrote. Let's try to make something good out of it, and that's pretty much just how it goes. It's like, well, what will make this better? Everybody's input, from our, Rob, the vocalist, drums, bass, everybody just going, well, that sucked. Why don't we try this? Or, hey, that was pretty good, but we could make that a little bit better by doing this. And just, it's not just, the strings are right and everything, or, it's a whole collaboration, which I think is what makes us not sound just like one band. It's like everybody's influences are writing every song, and so.
I think I remember reading one time REM said that if they put something forward and not all the band members agreed with it, they wouldn't do it. And so it sounds like that's pretty much the same setup with you guys. So.
Definitely. That's what it does.
And they've been together for a hell of a long time.
Exactly.
Sometimes we'll all agree, and then sometimes you can tell that like the riff that maybe we shit canned was something that somebody stayed up all night writing, and kind of gives you the look like, oh, you don't think this? We'll throw it away, but we'll throw it away, but there
We'll
was
put
extra.
this song on it right next week.
But the funny thing is, I don't know. It's as much as I hate to admit it, I think that we're an emotional group. You know what I'm saying? We let sometimes our emotions get the best of us, and we sometimes butt heads. But I mean, these guys are like, I'm pretty sure we can all agree we're best buddies. We hang out all the time. It's like we don't usually do much without each other. And it's cool like that. You know, we love hanging out with each other. We love the music we play. We just it's there's a whole bunch of.
It's all kind of hokey. I mean, I've heard this from a lot of band members. It seems like if you watch their interaction, I mean, they'll get pissed off at each other one minute, they're cool the next. It's almost like they're brothers, family members.
Yeah, exactly.
It's extended family, but you know.
Being in a band is like being in a relationship. Like sometimes you just want to strangle your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Other times you just love her so much. Not that I say
We're not going to get emissions here. Weird stuff going on.
No, you know, like that's what it's like, you know. And if it's not that way, if everything's so stern and just so damn stagnant, that's what you get. You have to have the ups and downs. You have to have the, you know, kill you. Like you have to have that.
That's what makes you.
Like,
that's what in the end, after you go through that, you know, when you push your friendship to the limit,
right?
That's what makes it stronger. When you guys make up and you're like, dude, you know what? If we, you know, we went through. Remember when we went through that shit? You know, remember when we were totally
And a
wanting
song
to.
comes out of it.
Exactly. You know, it's something to write about. Absolutely. We just. That doesn't happen very often, though. Like I said, we have a great time. It's been so much fun. Everything we've done, everybody we've met, everybody we've played with, it's just been a blessing. You know, it's just
we've been very lucky.
So you can't,
absolutely.
And you guys have been together quite a bit for quite a while now. So that is what is this? So the secret basically is what you're talking about. It to keep together, you basically realize you're going to have these differences.
Oh yeah.
You're just going to have to blow out steam, let each other do their own thing for a bit. I remember reading one time Keith Richards and Mick Jagger, Rolling Stones, you know, they're a lot of times they come home from a tour, they won't talk to each other for months. They're so damn pissed off at each other, you know. And
but
that's
after that couple months, you know, they're back together jamming.
That's cool, but like when you get those bands that you know won't you know talk to each other when they're playing professional bands and like maybe like won't talk to each other, have separate buses or separate dressing rooms like that. We joke about like never. I mean
that would be the time to hang it up.
Yeah,
and I'm sure
R.E.M. does that though. Michael Stipe actually has his own tour bus.
Yeah,
because he got so many idiosyncrasies. They can't. The rest of the bands
I
can't
don't
stand
understand it, dude. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm not having fun if I'm not with these guys. How could I, you know, if I'm on a bus by myself, I'm going to be calling those guys like, you guys want to get on my bus? Come on, come on my bus.
Well, it's like
a fun bus.
Eric and Carson, they do their show from America after they got fired from Banana, and they were like saying the first couple of weeks that they were away from each other, it's like they said all they're doing is finding themselves calling each other, hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up?
As a matter of fact, my buddy, my good buddy, I work for him, Garrett Evans, used to be on the Banana too. Yeah. He worked there, and I got to know Eric and Carson pretty good. Those guys are cool.
Yeah, they are really fun. They're fun to work with.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're outrageous.
Fun to be around.
Of course.
Sometimes
the best kind. Huh?
Sometimes, I like the producer of that show, and I'm sitting there and I'm listening to people in the chat room. They're saying they swear a lot, and I said, yeah, but they can now because they're not on the regular radio.
I mean, like. The gay list? Come on. People go, no, not gay like fag gay. Like, you know, come on, like.
Yeah, you guys signed to the Hard as Hell Records label earlier this year. Tell us how that all came about and how's it going so far? And what can you tell us about Hard as Hell Records? I mean, where are they at, for one thing? That's what I'd like to know. Where are they located, Hard as Hell Records?
They're in Detroit.
Detroit?
Detroit-based label, independent.
And now, who have they produced that maybe somebody out there has actually heard of?
Inflicted.
Oh, Inflicted.
They dropped
Okay.
a CD not too long ago.
Yeah. Beginning of November, I think.
Okay. So.
And I believe there's another band called Blood Hunt that's on our
Blood
label.
Hunt from Croatia.
From Croatia, they're very gnarly.
Yeah,
from
very
Croatia?
good band. Please check those guys out.
He's got a lot more overseas bands than he's got American bands, and he's got some pretty good overseas metal bands.
Yeah. That's
so,
I was talking
very
to a guy.
heavy. Please check them out.
I was talking to a guy in chat. He's from Egypt, and he's a hardcore rocker. It just seems so weird to hear that from Egyptians.
Well, you listen to a band like Nile, you know, even though they're not from Egypt, I mean, they damn sure sound like it.
Now, this band actually has some sponsors involved with the band. Who are they, and what can you tell us about them? Your sponsors?
Currently we're searching. We
Yeah.
were talking to Red Bull and Monster
Jägermeister and stuff. I don't know. It's been one of those things where, like, again, we've been so wrapped up with trying to play our live shows and just trying to, it's
The
and
takeover
everybody,
tour.
the takeover tour and stuff. It's like
Plus, you're going to
Yeah.
start to record a CD
primarily,
soon.
we want to record and just play live shows and have fun. Please come to our shows and have fun with us.
You're pretty psyched up about the recording of the CD. It's coming
Absolutely,
up.
it's gonna be awesome.
happening in January.
In January.
Yeah.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah.
More of
Absolutely.
the same, boys.
More of the
same.
That's what's happening.
So you guys got a MySpace.
Yeah.
It's MySpace / the Last Encore band.
Yeah.
Correct.
And can somebody hear anything you guys there did
Yeah,
there?
we have quite a few songs up
It's,
there.
it's live from the shop.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Take it with a
Bear
grain of
with
salt.
us, bear
Yeah,
with us.
yeah,
Take it with a grain of salt.
Yep.
Right, yeah.
It's not studio stuff, but please check it out because I don't know, we're a live band.
Yeah.
You get
and
the
we could-
gist.
yeah.
You get the
Yeah.
gist of it.
Please come see us at a show, please.
And also, you're gonna have updates on your website, your MySpace.
Yeah,
please.
absolutely.
Updated.
Yeah.
I'm on that thing every day.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hey, you guys have been
Check
really
out
fun to
upcoming
talk to,
shows.
Hey,
and
appreciate
Yeah,
and
thanks
definitely
for having
extend
us.
a invitation to come back.
Please.
Tell us and
please
maybe
have
play
fun.
upstairs there. We'll record you.
Yeah.
That'd be good to see you in the next couple of months.
Awesome.
I definitely wish you the best in the recording of the CD.
Thank you so much.
And tours, and like I said, keep us posted what's going on. We'd like to pass on to the people that listen to us out here. So,
All right.
and anyway, remember, it's what? What did you say?
Pipe it in groovy.
Okay. No, it's like
Peanut gallery is groovy, man.
so in the Last Encore, like I said,
Yeah.
Check us out on MySpace.
Please.
Yeah.
and definitely, I mean, you guys are you guys seem like one hell of a congenial group of people. So,
Hey.
We try.
Thanks,
We
even
try to be the nicest group of people we
Dude.
possibly can.
Exactly.
Well,
We
Thank-
love metal. We love playing live. We just
Yeah.
want people.
love what
that
you're doing.
Yes.
Living the dream.
Living
Yeah.
the dream. It's the only
Living
thing
the
to do,
dream.
man.
all right, thanks a lot, then, and I'll get going here. All right,
All right.
have a good
Thanks.
one.